Hello students, welcome back. So I hope you found the last video useful. I'll be solving another mock test today. We'll start with the physics portion. First question is, you have two mirrors, one and two, and they are placed at right angle to each other. So this is mirror one, this is mirror two. They're placed at right angle to each other. A ray of light is incident on mirror one at an angle x. So let's call it mirror one. This is the ray of light which is incident at mirror one, making an angle x, and then falls on mirror 2 after reflection. So this is the reflected ray, and this is the normal that is drawn over here. And this reflected ray is going to fall on mirror 2 and would be reflected at an angle of 65 degrees. And we need to find out this unknown value x. Okay. So from what is given, I believe that diagram is a bit incorrect. Normal should be drawn over here, right? And the angle of reflection is given as 65 degrees. So this angle should be 65. And since we know that angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, this inside angle would also be 65 degrees. This is x, so this would also be x. And since both the mirrors are perpendicular to each other, and we know that the normal is always perpendicular to the surface, it means that this angle is also 90 degree. Now we have a triangle over here, and we have three angles of the triangle x, 65 and 90. We know that sum of the angle of a triangle is equals to 180 degrees, right? So we can write this as x plus 155 degrees equals 180 degree. This will mean x is equals to 25 degrees. So this should be our answer. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following is the velocity time graph of a moving particle on which net external force is zero? Okay, so force is given as zero. Force basically produces an acceleration in our object. So force is equal to mass into acceleration. If force is zero, mass cannot be zero. We all know that. Acceleration must be zero. Acceleration is zero means that the object is moving with a constant velocity. And out of these graphs, this first one is correct because over here the velocity does not change with time. Value of velocity is same. Next question. Choose the incorrect statement. Temperature is a vector quantity. This seems incorrect because scalar quantities are quantities that have only magnitude, whereas vector quantities have magnitude and direction. Temperature only has magnitude, it does not have a direction. Let's see other options as well. Heat energy is called thermal energy, true. Device for measuring temperature of substance is thermometer, true. Temperature of a body decides the direction of heat flow from the body, true. Heat always flows from hot to cold. So option A is correct. Next, electrical resistivity of a given metallic wire depends upon. Now we are talking about resistivity, not resistance. As we know, resistance depends upon length of the wire and also on the area of cross section. But resistivity is a constant, right? So resistivity only depends upon the nature of the material. Regardless of the length and the area, the resistivity would only be changed by the nature of material. Next is we have n resistors which are connected in parallel. We have to find out the equivalent resistance. Okay, for parallel connections, total resistance is equals to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 and so on, right? So we have been told that there are n resistors, 1 over R3 up to 1 over Rn. And the resistance of all the resistors is R. So you'll say RT is equals to 1 over R plus 1 over R plus 1 over R up to 1 over R. This must be n times. So we'll take the LCM as R and we'll add 1 plus 1 plus 1 because it is n times. So this would become n over R. C is going to be our answer. Moving on. Which of the following is incorrect? Tropical rainforest supports a wide variety of plants and animals. True. We found animals such as apes, bird toucan, red-eyed frog. True. Temperature range in the areas of tropical rainforest is 15 to 4. Is this 400 or 40? Okay, whatever this is, this seems wrong because the temperature in the rainforest never falls below 18. So it is usually between 20 to 27 degrees Celsius. So this is the incorrect one. Next, which of the following is an organic acid? Organic acids are acids that are present in the objects that are found in our day-to-day life, basically carbon-containing compounds. So acetic acid is present in vinegar, tartaric acid is present in tamarind, oxalic in tomato. So all of these are organic acids. So answer is going to be all of these. If we were asked like which one of these is not a mineral acid, or if we are talking about mineral acids, then mineral acids are HCl, H2SO4, and HNO3. These mild acids are organic acids. Okay, moving on. Rima prepared an indicator paper by dipping a paper strip in a solution of X. Then she put a few drops of solution Y, and which contains H plus ions less than OH minus ions on this paper. Okay, let's see how to do this one. We have H plus ions less than OH minus ions. Concentration of H plus ions decides the acidity. Concentration of OH minus ions decides the basicity. When they are equal, our our solution is said to be neutral. If OH minus is more, it means that the solution is basic. So Rima is basically testing a basic solution by dipping a paper strip in a solution of X. So that paper contains some solution X, and that strip is dipped into a basic solution. We need to, she observes that the paper turned yellow. She needs to tell us what was solution X. So we need to basically tell which of the following turns yellow in basic condition. So not red litmus solution, it will turn blue. Not phenolphthalein, it will turn pink. Yes, methyl orange, because methyl orange is red in acid and yellow in base. And not turmeric solution because it would turn red in basic solution. So C is our answer. Next, which of the following is are true when milk changes into curd? Okay, changing of milk into curd. Its state changes from liquid to semi-solid. True. It changes color. Not really. It changes taste. True. The changes cannot be reversed. True. It is a chemical change. We'll say first, third, and fourth are correct. So C is our answer. Moving on. Paheli's mother made a concentrated sugar syrup by dissolving sugar in hot water. On cooling, crystals of sugar got separated. This indicates we know that dissolution and crystallization, both of them are physical changes, and these are reversible physical changes. We can again dissolve the crystals and we can again separate them out by heating and suddenly cooling the solution. We'll say that it is physical change that can be reversed. A is our answer. Moving on, occurrence of excess urea in blood due to kidney failure is uremia. Then we have refer to the flow chart. Okay, so we have been given organisms and they contain some particular characteristics, and accordingly we have to answer. So a characteristic that is present in human, that is P. So let's see. Diaphragm is present in human, throat is present in lungs. Okay, so we are not able to eliminate. No worries. Let's look at cockroaches. Cockroaches contain R. So we know that cockroaches contain spiracles. So it is either C or D. Looking at spiders. Spiders contain Q. Q can be operculum or book lungs. This is a tiny covering, like a layer of covering, which is mostly in insects but not in spiders. Book lungs are present in spiders. These are basically layers like pages of books, and these are richly diffused with blood. So oxygen easily comes in, gets dissolved in the blood, and the respiration can happen. So we will say that C is the correct answer. Humans contain lungs, spiders contain book lungs, and spiracles contain, oh sorry, cockroaches contain spiracles. Next, which of the following processes, if absent, would most significantly affect the movement of water through xylem in the stem? You know that xylem is used for conduction, transportation of water, and if one of these processes was absent, movement of water would be affected. So for this, water loss from the aerial parts of the plant is going to be the answer. Okay, roots does not have to do anything. Uh, Being given off during respiration, not really. So water loss from aerial parts of the plant. Next, Saga got his gallbladder removed surgically as he was diagnosed with stone in his gallbladder. Which of the following problems is Sagar most likely to face after surgery? So we know that gallbladder is used to store bile juice, which helps in digestion of fat. So if we don't have, if the gallbladder is removed, then there is no storage for bile. So removal of fat is going to be difficult. So would not be able to digest fat properly. Okay. Then we have next. Which of the following organisms show symbiotic relationship? You know that lichens show symbiotic relationship, and rhizobium also shows symbiotic relationship with the pea plant or leguminous plants. So we'll say the answer is D, both B and C. Okay, so this was our today's mock test. Make sure to leave a comment if you have any doubt or query, and do share this video with your friends. Thank you.